We're here with Mr. Nathan's Strongarm that he sent me because I have an axe to grind. I've been hearing pretty much forever that the Strongarm just destroys itself. And of course I've seen like a picture or two to accompany this, but that's about it. And literally every single time the Strongarm comes up, somebody says that it breaks by hammer shot. I have had my original Strongarm since the very beginning of the Elite line, since I pretty much have been doing any kind of crazy nerf, like even before I went to Dart Wars and stuff like that, and it still works fine, and I've shot literally thousands of darts through it, slamfire, while bandit, I've dry fired it, all that stuff. Never had an issue. And then when the Orange Modworks kit came out, I heard nothing but the Strongarm kit destroys itself. And this is a complete waste of money and a scam. And I were to think that if that was indeed the case, Orange Modworks wouldn't be selling this kit anymore. That's what logic tells me, but apparently, you know, nobody's really done that much of a review that I know of anyway, in like the past year and a half. So, we got Mr. Nathan's Strongarm here, and this thing is absolutely amazing. The drop cylinder turret, whatever you want to call it, mod is not new for the Strongarm, but Mr. Nathan has done the best one, and I've never seen this before. When you press this button, it does slide out your turret, and most of the time, there we go, the whole like follower right here will come with it, and that's because it is spring loaded. There's a little spring just glued in there to put some tension on it, and what that does is let you just slap in a new turret. You don't have to worry about any of the crazy stuff like holding the button in like you normally do, which means you skip an entire step in reloading your Strongarm, which gives you a lot of speed when reloading this thing. And for those of you that weren't aware, there is in fact a 9-dart cylinder kit for the Strongarm now. I need to get one of those, but I think they were like 40 bucks and I wasn't feeling like paying that at the time. So, with this beautiful Strongarm, with its absolutely amazing mod, and the fact that I already own several of the cylinders, we're talking like, I'm into like 12 or 13 just the cylinders now, because these things just show up everywhere. I've destroyed too many Strongarms. I figured we would unbox this Unleashed Strongarm Solid Final Stage, sounds like something from Initial D, and we would install it, and we would dry fire it like 50 or 60 times and see if it doesn't break, and if it doesn't, well, I'm going to use it, and the second it does break, I will do another video on it, because I really don't think these things are as fragile as people want to make them to be, and I think for whatever reason people, I could get like really superstitious, and they just want to sell more hammer shots. And it's been a while since I've seen an unboxing of these, but usually they came in like a box with like a bunch of foam and stuff in it. Now they just come in a bag and product contents, and it explains what you get inside. You get the slamfire catch, the plunger rod, the trigger catch, a metal trigger, grease tube, 7 kg spring, it says solid spring 2, an O-ring, trigger catch springs, a trigger spring, and some stickers. And it's got this cute little guy in the corner. It says for detailed instructions on installing this kit, please visit that. Happy modding! Well, I'm gonna open this thing since I've literally never bought one of these kits. Ever. I have never bought an Orange Modworks kit. This is the trigger pack. And oh, that is very beefy. And looking at this, it looks fine. But I mean, yeah, I would assume at some point this would break. But I would also assume that they would think that would break and they would do what they could to reinforce that. So, maybe I have no idea what I'm talking about. That is very, very probable. I've never had one of these metal triggers before. That is weighty. Anything else in there? Nope, that's it. So my 25 schmeckles, or in this case it would be, I think they actually increased the price recently to 29, but I got it just a little while ago, has given me all of this. So I am going to disassemble this here Strongarm, and we are going to install this kit. Back in a moment. And for those of you curious, this is where the epic Mr. Nathan mod resides just gluing a little spring to that piece right there. That's all it takes, and drastically helps your strong arm. So we're going to start removing all of this stuff. We gotta get rid of this stupid plastic trigger. We don't need that junk anymore. Why go plastic? Ugh. And then basically this entire thing. Well, not the entire thing, but yep, you're going bye-bye. So we are going to open this guy up now, because we do need our trigger spring and our catch spring. They do give you 2 catch springs. It's very nice of them. So we're going to take one of these extra catch springs and put it back in here. And we're going to need this white lithium grease, although I was under the assumption that white lithium grease did not go on O-rings. I'll find out. Let's kind of put that back there like that. And let's do that. Yeah, that is not the same. I have bought like the lubrication before, and I might be making a colossal mistake right now, because as far as I remember, white lithium grease does not go in O-rings. But again, if I can't do this, then whatever. I mean, it's not a big deal if it doesn't work, because I've got, you know, stuff to assist that. Let's put that on there. And just like before, we are going to have to put it on like that. Yeah, I was fairly certain you're not supposed to, but there's no warning labels or anything in here that say, hey, don't do this, idiot! And I would assume if it was an issue, that would be the case. I vaguely remember this being just terrible. First I have to remember how it freaking goes in. Maybe take the metal trigger out first. There goes the spring! It's okay, I know where it is. Yeah, it kind of goes like that, and then the way I always did it is I put the spring in through here, because it is a pain in the butt to do it any other way. Just like that. It looks like it's kind of staying in there, so we'll take this, and I mean, it's going to be really funny, because somebody who knows a strong arm is going to be sitting there and being like, your plunger rod is upside down, stupid! What are you doing? You're going to have to take that sucker back apart! What are you doing? Come on. Come on. Come on! It does kind of get rid of that window where you would be able to see if it's primed, but I think you should be able to tell by looking at it if it's primed or not. I mean, some of these priming indicators Nerf gives us is just like, do you think I'm an idiot, Nerf? Like, the one on the Atlas is impossible to see. Yeah, let's do yellow. I don't want to waste the black on this. These are just Vowberries, or the little Valentine darts, but they're just standard kind of elite darts, but with harder tips. And the little tiny, the fact that they're a little bit thicker should help. And this is where we find out if I'm an idiot not removing the old lubricant out of the plunger tube and just putting in white lithium grease. Not super concerned about it. I have plenty of O-rings, but science waits for nobody. And this is, I mean, it's not a flawless system. I just have to practice reloading, much like the Tri-Fire. If you practice reloading that, it will way better. I forgot that was loaded. Well then! Ha! Ha 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 ha. Alright. It's gotta be high noon somewhere. Oh god, the spring is so heavy. And that's not a very comfortable grip, I might add. Not at all. It's actually like rubbing into my hand. No issues. I mean, that was pretty intense. I'm getting a little bit weaker in the hand. It's mostly this stuff right here. I'm gonna have to shave that down. I'm pretty sure I've done that. This stuff right here on the edge, I'm pretty sure I removed that on my other one. I'll just take the slide off that, but no issues whatsoever. Obviously, this isn't a scientific test in the least, but man, those little hammer shot fanboys, they really love to say it will break. And I would think that if it was going to break, it would break when I'm frickin' dry firing it. Which, still works fine. It may break in the future, and like I said, if it does, I will leave a new video saying I was wrong. Stronger hammer shot master race, but I'm not expecting that to happen. So, yeah. Orange Modworks kit. Pretty damn spiffy, and now I have to paint a strong arm. And I do have to thank Mr. Nathan again for this absolutely incredible mod that makes it that much easier to swap out these turrets. Oh man. I am quite happy. Here's one of his mods turned up to 11. That seriously has to go. That's bothering me. Oh, that is so much better, it's not even funny. See, it's the little things in life. Alrighty, I think I'm just about done. Strong Arm Orange Modworks kit so far gets a pass from me. I mean, next time I fire it... Oh, still isn't broken! No, I think this is perfectly acceptable. So, if you happen to like the Strong Arm and you want to hit some crazy high ranges, and that was hitting a lot harder, I know it's insanely impossible to tell from my non-scientific testing. You'll just have to take my word for it. It's not like I have lots of videos with lots of high-powered blasters and lots of war experience to fall back on. But yeah, it's hitting like a dump truck. So if you want a crazy powerful strong arm, you want that 9-shot cylinder, you can find it on eBay, I believe. You want that Orange Modworks kit, you want the slamfire, you just want to dump truck people and be high noon all you want, well, I can kind of recommend the Orange Modworks kit. Plus, it comes with the trigger, and like I said, it's like 30 bucks now. It might go on sale in the future, but I was just tired of everybody saying, oh, it's crap, it breaks, and I have no issues, so, I don't know what to say. And I don't know where I'd put the stickers. I think I'm going to save them for a different blaster. Thank you again for watching. This has been Walcom S7, and of course, I hope to see you in an entirely different video. Bye-bye!